Hey guys, it's Tony with Back with Biker Magazine and Wood Tramp Outdoors again. It's early February here. Today is February the 5th, and it is a beautiful change of weather. I'm at Jubilee State Park here in central Illinois. Brought out the Hickory Archery Vertical Inline Crossbow, and I got a couple things I wanted to show you, so hang tight, I'll be right back with that. Guys, welcome back. You know, as I said, I'm out at Jubilee State Park here. Sun has just started coming up, and it's a beautiful morning. You know, a few days ago we were at like 12, 14, 16 degrees, and right now the temperatures are creeping up, supposed to be in the mid-40s today, close to 50, which is really rare. So I thought I'd take advantage of it. Great, you know, so if you live around central Illinois, Jubilee State Park is a great public park that they actually allow you to hunt this land too, so you might want to try to get out here. But today I'm here to talk to you about the vertical inline crossbow from Hickory Archery, and also the bag that I recently picked up to carry this in, because that was has always been a question, you know. So let me just grab this out of here real quick and just talk to you about it. Now, the reason that I wanted to bring this to your attention is because this is the second Hickory Creek Archery crossbow that I've had in my possession, and this is the most updated version that you see right here. And this was the crossbow of the year back in 2018, 2019, and it beat out all the big boys, which has always amazed me. You know, I go into shops all throughout central Illinois, southern Illinois, and ask, do they carry this? Of course they say no, and then when they see it, they're impressed with it. When I ask them, would you like to carry the bow? And they say, no, we got all these on the shelves we got to get rid of, which is crazy because this bow is under $900. It is on a smaller platform, which was one of the attractive things for me. It's easy to pack, it's easy to use. It packs a powerful punch at 351 feet per second when you have it loaded up at 150 pound pull, and it is deadly accurate, man. I mean, when you're talking about 351 foot per second, that'll take down anything on the North American continent. And I would include, you know, grizzlies, obviously black bear, big sheep, whatever. I mean, you can take down some large game with this, and you can also hunt small game with it. I've taken squirrels on the ground and also rabbits. Great. And, you know, everybody knows it's a great deer bow as well, wild hogs, whatever. But I just wanted to tell you that even after this many years, I still prefer this over any of the big boys that you might mention. And you know, I told the story last year when we were down for the Big Buck Challenge in southern Illinois. A gentleman come up that had just bought a 10-point, and he spent almost $2,500, if I remember right what he told me, and he wanted to trade even up after shooting the bow. And my exact words to him was, I've had those, I've moved on. This is the bow that I not only embrace, but we from Backwoods Biker Magazine and Wood Tramp Outdoors, we endorse Hickory Creek Archery and the vertical inline crossbow. It's a great buy, great bang for your buck, and you won't regret putting one of these in your arsenal. So now, one of the great questions that has been haunting everybody that's ever bought one of these is, what are you going to pack it in? Well, it does break down, and that was one of the attractive things for us. You know, it's got this lock nut that's up here. This nylon nut is what it is. It's got a nylon nut inside of it. And it'll come off, right? And then it also has a knob that replaces that. So it's a knob that'll go in and out, in and out. You can take it off. It takes the bow off the rail system, and you got two pieces. But you know, like anything else, you know, what I have found is that anytime that you take something on and off, on and off, on and off, at some point you're going to reach a compromise where you begin to compromise the integrity of the system. And so I prefer to leave this like this. And so I've been carrying this around with no case. That was the first bow. And everybody that borrowed it out of our vault also carried it around without a case. So it was getting a little ding here and a little ding there. And I reached out to Jerry and said, look, I need to purchase one of these for me. It's not going to get in the hands of anybody else ever at any time. And so I got this from Jerry, and immediately I started hunting heavily for a bag to be able to put this in, because up to that point the most successful thing that I had used was a tennis racket that was designed to hold 2 tennis rackets, and it wasn't designed to hold a bow, so it wasn't really padded like I wanted. It didn't have very many pockets in it at all, so I was on the hunt. And then a couple months ago I started hearing about this bag, and so that's what else I wanted to show you today. This bag is from a company that's called, it looks like 30-06. It's 3006, and this particular bag is called the XCOF 1. And you know, it looks like a coffin, as you can see. It's a soft-sided zip-up bag, and you know, there have been bags out there that would fit the Mini, but the Mini bounced around in it, and they were well over $100. Not very attractive for me. I wanted something that would have a little bit more stable bedding for the crossbow itself, and so I heard about this bag, and I went down to a local dealer and I purchased one of these. And again, it's called the XCOF 1 cross coffin crossbow case. And here's what it tells you. It's 37-inch total height, 18th width from wingtip to wingtip, 11.5 scope height. You can carry 6 arrows in the accessory pouch. It's adjustable padded back straps. You know, you can wear it like a backpack if you want to. It does have a side handle as well. Heavy duty design and construction. I can tell you this is never going to rip. You can cut it with a knife if you're stupid, but I mean, it won't ever just cut walking through the bush. Thorns, briars are going to just move right off of this. And they retail for, let me see, this one was $64.99. Out the door it was like 71 bucks. And as I said, I'm going to show this to you a little bit here. Won't be able to let it go, but you can actually see what I'm talking about. Is that if you lay this bow in here, it fits perfect. And what I do with my arrows, I don't put them in a sleeve. I leave them in the quiver, and I just lay it here on the side, and it works great. I love this bag. I've fallen in love with it. I trust it. And it's not going to be compromised. It does have these pockets, as it says. You know, you can put several arrows up in here if you choose to. I put my broadhead tin and all my accessories in this front pouch, and it also has a pouch on this side with molly webbing and a D-ring that you can put just about anything that you want in here. You know, bow wax, whatever. But that's it right there, man. Again, that comes from 30-06. It's the cross coffin crossbow case, and the number is the XCOFF-1. Inside this puppy is that great little crossbow from Hickory Creek Archery. Get out there to their website, put it right down here for you. And again, for a crossbow of this caliber, with this type of engineering and design and construction, there's no better bow out there. That's just hands down. I don't care what anybody else tells you. So thanks for watching. I hope that answered your questions about an update on the Mini. It's still my favorite, and It's one that I'll keep around for a long time. So until next time, you guys ride free, you live free, and as always, you be safe out there, especially when you're out in the bush with any kind of weapon.